everybody would call me some version of Good, my last name. So I'd come in every day and there would be another good joke, and people thought they were extremely original. So when I was little, it made me not like the name so much, but as I grew up, I definitely started to appreciate it much more. It speaks to my heritage, my dad and his family, so now I really appreciate the name and like it much more as a nickname.
I don't know, my husband calls me Ray, and I sort of always love that, short for Rachel. So that'd be cool if more people started to pick that up. But it's just it feels so endearing and a little more personal, so it's kind of nice to take the stiffness out of work, and it'd be cool if people at work called me Ray. I'd enjoy that, yeah.
Rather than a direct nickname for me, I think that all young girls who are considered bossy or too talkative need to be rebranded as, leaders and innovators. I love a bossy girl. I have 2 of them myself. I think that I would rather have young females, rather than being told that, you're too loud, you're too talkative, don't be so bossy, that you are leading and you have leadership skills.
So I don't currently have a nickname at work that I know of, but a few years ago I was pulled in to help manage an enterprise project. It was very large, kind of unexpected, and we didn't really have a title for what I was doing on the project, so people started calling me the chief of staff, and I think it was just about how I was keeping everybody organized and informed, and I certainly don't miss the circumstances of that project, but I thought the chief of staff nickname was a nice vote of confidence.
So I don't know that I formally have a nickname at work. I know that I have coworkers that have referred to me as being the super glue that holds everything together, and other coworkers have referred to me as the director of everything. I mean, when you've been at an organization almost 17 years, you learn the ins and outs of almost everything. And the combination of being there forever and knowing all of our systems and the innovative thinking to think outside the box and find a solution, I've become the backbone of the organization to some respects.
My nickname at work, well, I don't have one, at least not that I know of, but I would like it to be Creditors Counsel, because that's what I do. I go to bankruptcy court, I represent creditors, I take them from the beginning to the end, and any question that they have in between, I am happy to answer for them. So I would like my nickname to be Creditors Counsel.
So I don't have a nickname, and I'm the only person in the office, but if I had to pick something, I think people would really recognize that I'm always smiling and laughing, so maybe my nickname would be Smiles, because I try to look at the bright side of things and always look at the positive.
As far as nicknames go in the workplace, I think as a chef you come with the standard nickname of chef in the kitchen. If I could choose the nickname that the team would call me, I think it would just be my first name. The reason being that if they were just using my first name, that means we're all on an even playing field. I'm a part of the team, so when I'm in there with my hands, getting my hands dirty with the team, I'm just there together with them and we're all on the same playing field.
My nickname at work is Court, mostly because many people know that my family and friends, they typically refer to me as Court. But for others, they call me Court because it's a little easier to pronounce. My name is Courtney, but sometimes people may be tempted to call me Courtney instead of Courtney. And so in those instances, I just encourage you, just call me Court.